How you feeling today?
I feel good. I don't know. I don't think I was hysterical last night. I'm looking at the glass half full. That it was an amazing experience to be at one of the most famous comedy clubs, and to have that opportunity was great. Started off quite slow. There was some chuckle somewhere in the middle.
Wait. I just asked how you're doing. I didn't want, we were going to recap later. See? Here we go.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Okay.
It was good to get a second experience under my belt after Minneapolis Super Bowl week.
But I said I wanted you in not a hostile situation, just not a home court advantage like you had in Minneapolis.
They gave us the VIP treatment. We were all treated
great.
very, very nicely.
I
didn't expect a green room and a poster and some of the things they went out of their way to make us feel really comfortable.
All right. If you're watching on Audience Channel 239 DirecTV, the NBC Sports Network, Paulie is holding up a poster that they actually had outside of Caroline's. It says, "New talent, Todd Fritz of the Dan Patrick Show."
And they had it next to, there are iconic comics, comedians that have gone in that, like Chris Rock is headline there, Andrew Dice Clay, all of these people that are just, and it would be like, it was like Jerry Seinfeld, Chris Rock, Todd Fritz. Like, what?
So bizarre.
Oh my God.
I'm going to put the people in the audience, and this is how Fritzy started his stand-up routine last night. Ladies and gentlemen, very funny man. Let's say hello to Todd Fritz.
So I'm at a sporting event the other night, and at least two different people came up to me asking me if I'm taking their seats or I'm in their seats. Why is it so hard to find your seats? You look at your ticket. It gives you all the information you could possibly need. Section, row, seat number. Then in parentheses, you put no laughing yet. Section, row, seat number. Why is that so complicated? What is wrong with people that they can't figure out where they're supposed to sit? And that's pretty much the response I got.
Well, once again, it's observational. There's nothing funny about it.
Yeah, there was a couple of people that kind of nodded to each other, like, "Yeah, I know that happens sometimes."
Yeah,
that doesn't help me.
And then he says, why can't people find their seat? So anyway, I was on vacation once, and you're like,
that was the one where I knew you were in trouble. You did observational humor,
but the humor part wasn't there. I did observational.
Yes.
You got to do observational humor.
Yeah, there was a big difference.
You could say, "Look, I'm holding a glass of water." That's an observation, but there's nothing funny about it.
No. Now, see, that's good right there. It took you a little while to get to the, have you ever had somebody come over and think they're sitting in your seat, and then, they're not even in your section?
Section, row, seat. What can't you figure out? And then in my head, no one's laughing. That's what's screaming in my head. But I have to keep talking and go on to the next thing.
You did drop 2 F-bombs early, and I knew
which you refer to as some type of
desperation
comedic crutch.
Yes.
If all else fails, start using language.
Yeah,
which is true.
The F-bomb. You went twice, and I went, uh-oh. Like you were.
And then I went a little blue, and I got a little desperate.
You
I was
did.
Like, I better go to some sexual innuendos and things. What do I do here?
Fritzy's got some mean tweets here. Well, there's some supportive tweets as well here. Do you want? Okay, I want you to read them, Fritzy.
I'll start with a good one. Hey, Brooklyn, Fritzy, good for you. You had the opportunity to fulfill a dream last night. Something few people have the guts to do. I hope you stick with it. That's a nice one.
Okay.
And another nice one was keep your head up. If being a comedian was easy, everyone would do it. And then it starts to slide a little bit on the old social media. Opening joke wasn't bad for the 4th funniest Danette.
Wow.
And then someone who refers to themselves as the actual dude says, after the first joke, someone should have said, "I wish I hadn't found my seat tonight." That I thought was very clever.
It's good. It's funny. But sometimes you need the real truth there, Fritzy.
There's 2 reasons why Todd deserves a lot of credit today. He got up there and did that, which is not an easy thing to do. It's something none of us have done.
True.
And even more so, none of us would be able to sit here and have this amount of fun that he's having today on the show. At some point, we would all start getting defensive and be like, "You guys never got up there," and we would start. And he's just sitting here rolling with all of these punches. And I think he deserves a lot of credit for that.
All right,
he did bomb last night.
Yes.
He did bomb last night, though.
The man who hosted the event last night at Caroline's. Set the scene, Joe, when you realized that Fritzy was on stage, and assess his performance.
Well, I walked in and they said, "Well, we have a special guest." And then I saw Fritzy and I went, No, we don't. But no, I was very excited. I was very excited to have him on. It's I walk in and Greg, the guy who manages there, he said, "Hey, Fritzy's going to go up. It's the second time ever going on stage, and it's a Monday night, so it's quieter, and you can see him pacing in the back, and I've never seen somebody so nervous. Even a lot of first timers aren't that nervous. You know, he's biting his nails. He's really excited. But he talks for a living, so he's relatively comfortable. And he got on stage, and he got a couple laughs, which was pretty good. I mean, I'm proud of you.
Okay, but the first joke that he had.
Bombed. Terrible.
Okay. All right, it bombed. And then there's that awkward.
I'm not gentle, by the way.
No. He needs to hear honesty here.
Yeah. Well, because what they told me was he did this in Minneapolis, right? In front of your crowd.
Yes.
It's your people. It's it's like doing comedy in front of your mom. She's gonna laugh. She wants you to laugh. She wants you to succeed so badly. So then he got a real taste of what it's actually like, and it hurts.
All right, Fritzy, time now for the declaration. Are you going to make this a hobby, this stand-up comedy, or are you going to try to go pro?
It is currently a hobby, and probably in the near future, it's a hobby. I look forward to doing it again, and if I think that it's going well, and I really start taking it seriously, or try to take lessons, or at least some more advice from actual comedians, then who knows what it would be down the road. But I'm a far place from any type of pro comedic thing going on.
Yes, Paul.
But I guess what I'm asking is, Todd, like, we're in New York probably 25 times a year for this show. You could walk over to numerous comedy clubs and do 5 minutes. Do you think you're going to do that? And if you get good at it, you could have a career. You have some really good mannerisms and things that true comedians have. And I think with reps, I'm guessing every comedian stunk his first 2 times or 3 times.
I don't know how often I would do it, but I do envision myself doing it more. And if I feel, if I have the time to work on some material and I feel like I have something worthwhile to, get some laughs, I'll definitely be more courageous about it as I move along and less stressed out about it.
I think we're going to come up with a T-shirt based off Fritzy's performance at Caroline's last night, and it's going to be section, row, seat. Silence.
That's a great shirt. I want the first one.
Yeah.
I will wear the first one.
Because that's what it was.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.